Hey guys, I am here with another plan with me for you guys. I am going to be back planning the week of January 25th through the 31st of January. And I am going to be using this Glam Planner December 2020 Mystery Kit. If you guys saw this is December 2020, my bad. If you saw my haul, you'll know my feelings on this kit. Not the biggest fan, but maybe it'll look better down. We will see. These are all the pages. I do love her bottom washi. And then, so this is like the kit that you get. I'm going to be using some silver Jack Frost underlays. And I promise, guys, once we get through the winter spreads, you'll see some different colors and different fun underlays. There's this big box that I'm not going to be using. This double box scene that I'm not going to be using. The Fashion Girls, which I will be using. I love Glam Planners glitter headers are my absolute favorite. I love how chunky they are. Then we have the label sampler. Then there's this, which is meant to go on like this house, but since we're not using it, that won't be used. And then these are some corners for some boxes. And then these go on some of the other full boxes. I think this actually goes on here maybe, which I'm not using. And then we have this little strip. So I'm gonna get into putting down the base, and I'm gonna be real with you guys. I just got done finished filming this spread, so I don't really have a ton to talk about while I'm in the base. Already answered all the questions you guys asked me in a Q&A, so I went to my good friend Google and found 65 random questions to ask anybody. Totally unpredictable. We're gonna go through it and see if my answers are totally unpredictable. The first question is, if you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for? Wish number 1, to have a house. I would love to have a house, 100%. Like, number 1 thing I would wish for. Number 2 thing I would wish for is to erase all of my debt, like my student loans, my car, whatever. And then 3, to be able to talk to my mom, probably. Not to be like too sad, but probably be the answer. Making sure I'm in frame. This new filming setup is still having a hard time getting used to it. The second question is, would you rather throw away love or money? And this is kind of hard, but definitely I would throw away money over love. I care way more about Chris than I do about money. So makes the question a little bit easy. What is the most beautiful place you've ever seen? Paris at nighttime, 100%. When the Eiffel Tower is all twinkly and fabulous. The absolute hands down most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. What is your fondest memory of high school? Leaving? I hated high school. It was terrible. I had no friends. Sat by myself at lunch. Don't want to go back. Did not like anything about it. Nothing. 0. No. Looking through the full boxes, trying to gather myself to figure out what I want to use. What is my favorite TV show? My favorite TV show of all time, I think I've discussed this before on my channel, is House MD. Fantastic show. But like, that's not like the type of show that I can just have on in the background at any time, because like it just draws me in way too much. So like for like a anytime, like not actually watching, it's just like my in the background comfort show, probably Big Bang Theory. What's the strangest thing in my refrigerator? Guys, I don't know. I'm gonna go look. The strangest thing in my refrigerator is the pickled onions that Chris made, probably. Just because it's like random as hell. Let me figure out. I'm gonna use the tall girl over here and 1 more. So where is she? So 1, and then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more boxes other than that. 1 for sure, 2 for sure, 3 for sure. kind of like this one, 4 for sure. And then, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, how many? Oh my God, I hate myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more I need. So I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? We'll bring in a second double box this spread. Why the heck not? We'll bring it in. We'll do it. Get rid of these bitches. Mostly just so that I can use the little foil thing that is for that. Okay. I don't know what this next song means. This next question means, so I'm skipping it. So number 8, have I ever been to a 5-star resort? No, I have not. Never would. Me and Chris have learned the hard way by going on multiple tropical resort vacations. Not our thing. We don't enjoy. It is not fun. I don't eat a lot to make like, and I don't drink to make like any of that like all-inclusive part of a resort vacation even worth it. Overall, just kind of a no from me. I'm gonna put in these date numbers so I don't forget. What was my favorite toy growing up? American Girl dolls probably, or Barbie. Loved American Girl dolls though. I would get one for my birthday and for Christmas every year. And I had probably like 15 American Girl dolls. Ridiculous. What is the funniest way you've ever broken the law? I'm gonna be real with you. Besides like speeding and driving like a race car driver, I don't really break the law. I'm a goody two-shoes, okay? I have too much anxiety to do bad things. What talent would you want to possess if you could? The talent to sing, probably. I like to sing, like in the car. Love jamming out. But I'm not like good. So if I could be good at singing, that would be like a plus. Okay. Cool. Check with that. If I could trade lives with anybody, who would I trade lives with? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe trade lives with Chris so that I could understand him better. I feel like that's not really a fun answer. Who's somebody wild and crazy? I don't really know. If I could erase one event from history, what would you erase? I don't know, something terrible that happened? Fucking COVID, so that I could be living my best life right now? Again, it asks me my favorite toy as a child. Yeah, anything can happen with these questions. They're totally unpredictable because it's the same ones repeated. What do I like to poke fun? What do I most like to poke fun at? I don't really like making fun of anything because I'm I have a lot of insecurities, so I don't really like to point out other people's. If I was suddenly transported to another planet, how would I assess the situation? I'd probably have a panic attack. Like, how else do you address the situation of just being on a different planet other than freaking out? If you have any other reaction to that, you're lying to us. When do I feel most in control? I do my best to feel the most in control at all times. I don't like not having control. I guess maybe driving. Would you rather have 10 hobbies or one passion? One passion for sure. It's pretty much me. I don't really have many hobbies other than stickers. So we can just go with it's my one passion. What's my favorite movie? Well, like my favorite movie is Harry Potter. Like I'm picking my favorite thing of all time. If I can only pick like one movie total, Frozen 2. Where's that other double box? Here she be. Ironically, the spread that I did in my other planner for this week, I also used 2 double boxes, which I never do. So it's just kind of interesting how that worked out. This paper feels really weird. Anyhow. Why did I get everything print twice? If you could interview a famous person, who would it be? I don't know, Guy Fieri. Oh my god, if I could switch lives with anybody for a day, I'd pick him. Oh my god, I'd be in Flavortown all the time. But yeah, probably him, honestly. I just think he's like a great guy. Get it? 'Cause his name's Guy. If your food is bad at a restaurant, would you say something? I guess it would depend on why it's bad. Like, one time I went to I don't know, is it like a national chain movie tavern, like one of those movie theaters with like a restaurant in it? One time I was there and like I ordered a salad and I got it without like a couple of the things because I'm picky, and it came with like mad blue cheese on it, and no thank you. And like I looked at the menu again, like I re-pulled out the menu, this was years ago, to see like did it come with blue cheese, because if it came with it and I just forgot to request it off, then like that's my bad. I would not complain, but like it straight up did not come with blue cheese, like was not listed as an ingredient, they just put it on there. So like in a situation like that, yeah, I'm gonna complain. Like I'm spending money on this and that's gross. But like if I just gambled on something and overall didn't like it, probably not gonna complain, just won't get it again. But if it's like burnt or raw, then yeah, complain. If you could only use one word for the rest of your life, what would it be? I mean, honestly, probably the F word. That's like my favorite word. It just works for everything. It can be an adjective, a verb, a noun. So I would probably go with the F word. What are your dreams and ambitions? To be my own damn boss, I guess, is probably like my biggest dream and ambition at the moment. And it's probably I'd say it's always been like a goal and a dream of mine. How many? Oh my god, I already forgot. 1, 2, 3 more. These are the 3 that these 3 I'm gonna use. Okay. Go with this. Cutie. If I've been given an elephant and I can't get rid of it, what would you do with it? It's funny you mention it, because literally yesterday Chris Googled about owning an elephant just for like shits and giggles, because I was playing Planet Zoo, and it said that it costs more than most people make in like an entire year to feed an elephant. So I don't know what I would do. I would do my damn best to take care of it. Like, elephants are adorable. I don't want anything to happen to it. So I guess just try my best. I guess all I could do at that point. I'm skipping a couple of these because they're kind of stupid. If I could be best friends with a celebrity, who would it be? Guy Fieri. Like, you guys already know. I love him. He is an icon, and he deserves way more love from this world than he gets. And that's just a fact. If I was to play a song live right now, what would it be? Like, I have to perform it? Oh, you best believe. It's going to be just anything from Frozen. I'm sorry if this is not in frame, guys. I'm not an idiot. This is just very new to me. What would I do with $10 million? Quit my job. First and foremost, buy a house. Buy, like, probably my dad a house, and like Chris's mom a house, and my sister a house. Pay off my family, like my dad and my sister's debt. I'd say travel, but like not a thing. I don't know, man. Probably just like take care of my family and like quit my job, mostly. How can you tell if someone has a sense of humor? If they get offended by everything, probably doesn't. I don't know. I feel like I feel like everybody has a sense of humor. It's just whether or not their sense of humor vibes with your sense of humor, you know? Like, there's plenty of things that like one person could find funny but somebody else doesn't think is funny. It doesn't mean they don't have a sense of humor. It just means their sense of humor may be different than yours. You just find people you vibe with, you know? How do I want to be remembered? I feel like if I could pick like one word I would want people to like use to describe me when they're like remembering me or thinking about me is like strong, brave. That's the Gryffindor in me coming out. That's all I care about, man. Being strong and brave. What do you hope your deceased relatives would say about you if they saw you now? Probably that they like, I feel like my only like thing that I ever worry about is that like I hope that my family members who aren't here with us in the physical world now is that they're proud of me. If I could change my name to anything else, what would it be? Hannah Montampon? I would just add the Montampon to the end. I think it has a nice ring to it, don't you? This deco, useless, way too tiny. So I'm just gonna, instead of putting this down here, put it up at the top. What's the strangest thing that you've ever fallen in love with? A thing that I've fallen in love with? I don't know, wax melts or planners, probably? Let's be real. To anybody else, it seems weird as hell. Cutie. If you could have any superpower, which one would you choose? Teleportation, probably. Because then you wouldn't need a car or to buy plane tickets. It would just kind of save you a lot of money and be better for the environment, you know? Okay, I'm going to go through and put on some full box overlays that came with the kit and my header overlays. And then I will be back. Okay guys, let us get into the day by day. First things first, I'm going to fill in my sidebar, even though it's completely pointless in this planner. We do it anyway. Journal, and then this is Chris's work schedule. So let's just put his name in there. Sure, you can't see what I'm doing. And that, you know, didn't work because of the pandemic. Hasn't been working because restaurants be closed and shit. Okay, so this was actually just last week, so I'm catching up, guys. I'm gonna be able to remember a lot more of what actually happened. I've not used a Glam planner kit in a heck of a long time. So, first things first is Payday. I'm going to use just like a little thingy thing, I guess. Use this like taupey color, I suppose. Then these tweezers are from Sassy Planner Co. My friend Carly Plans, she has a coupon code. She's on her PR team, so if you use Carly, CARLEA 20, you can get 20% off of an order, so go do that. I'm going to use a circle dollar icon from my shop to mark that it was Payday. And then, as per usual, we are going to mark my daily binging of YouTube with a little, move it down a little, label. And then, like I always mark it the same way, literally every day, every week, is with one of these icons from my shop. It's the movie clapper, silver foil, with a YouTube binge script also in silver foil from my shop. Sorry guys, my back really hurts. Ow. And the next thing I did was I got lunch with my girl, Mackenzie. There aren't really like page flags in her kits. There are, but they're like tiny. Oh, I have this sheet too. What do I use? I guess I'll use one of these patterned boxes, I guess. This like third box. It's like a white color, and then I have this fork and knife in like white from Inspire Ever After. And then a With Kenzie script that I made custom for myself from my shop, but you could get it if you needed it as a custom yourself. And then for the second half of Monday, the first thing I did was film some videos for YouTube. Use the dark blue color. And then I have this movie filming camera from my shop in silver foil, along with a film script from my shop. And then a very chillaxing type of night. Me and Chris just kind of cuddled all evening, being cute lovers. There's a half box to mark that. You have this couple from Once More with Love and a With Chris script from my shop. That was a custom. Again, same thing like with the With Mackenzie. If you needed something like that, go ahead and get it custom. And then the next thing I'm going to mark is our nightly binging of Black Clover. I say binging. We literally watched like 2 episodes and then I'm so over it I cannot continue. Like script. I'm actually using these in black this week instead of in the silver hot foil because I'm like running out of the silver ones. And we are almost done with the show, so I see no point in making more. Tuesday, the first thing I'm going to mark is YouTube binge. Mark it a little bit bigger this day because I don't have a ton to mark. Not that I had a ton to mark Monday, but whatever. And we're gonna mark it with the same thing, the Mighty Sized Movie Clapper, okay, yeah, from my shop, and a YouTube binge script from my shop. And then we got lunch, me and Mackenzie. We went to a McDonald's, which we all know I'm a big fan of Mr. Ronald. So I am going to use a Mighty Size French fry food icon from my shop and a With Kenzie script from my shop. And then, you know, it was a bad day, you know. That's how it honestly tends to go most days for me, if I'm being quite honest with you. Most days, pretty bad at work. So, my clients were really not being kind this day. I remember it distinctly. My clients were just terrible vibes. So I have this sticker from Once More With Love that says, I'd rather die, and a fuck off script from my shop, because that's really what I was thinking. And then for the evening, I made nachos for dinner, and I'm telling y'all right now, I make some bomb-ass nachos. Super yum. Use this patterned label, and then I have a nachos like food icon from my shop. Use that over here. And then I did some computer work, designing some things. Guess I'll use one of these like weird little flags. I just don't get these flags, but whatever. It's fine. Everything's fine. I forgot how weird her flags were, so I have this like giant sticker from Happy Dia, but whatever. And then a silver work script from my shop. And then after that, of course, Chris and I watched some Black Clover. I'm gonna use another little thing label strip thingamabobber, and a mighty sized TV, and a Black Clover script in black text. Now we'll be moving on to Wednesday. First things first, it was one of my friends who I used to work with at Hallmark's birthday. We're still really good friends, so we'll be marking that with this little birthday icon. And then Wednesdays is my standard upload day on here on this channel. So we're gonna mark that with one of these like ugly color. I have a camera icon from my shop along with an upload script. And then, ooh yeah, this was a terrible day at work. Very bad. Awfulness. So I am going to mark that with a half box, I suppose. Yeah. This is orange color. And I have this munchkin from Once More with Love, like, ah! And then a script from my shop. This is an older version on white paper, but it just says not getting paid enough for this shit. That's how I was feeling. And then after that, I have, for my shop, the like machines that I have the Cameo 4, and it has been absolutely impossible to find like replacement blades for it. I'm gonna be real, these have not shipped yet, but they said they were available. It's only been like a week and 7, 8, 9 days, minus the weekend, since I ordered this, but I found, they said they were available blades, and I could not have been more excited if I tried. I literally called Chris freaking out because I was so freaking hyped. So then after that I came home and I did some design work. I'm gonna use a third box for that. And a computer icon from my shop in silver along with a silver, there's a fuzzy on here, work script. And then the last thing for that night is that me and Chris watched Black Clover. Another TV icon from my shop and another Black Clover script. So that is everything for the first half of the week, and we're gonna move on to the second half. First things first, on Thursday, I did some of my like weekly and bi-weekly work tasks. The first thing is my weekly reports. Sometimes I mark it, sometimes I don't. Did this time. And then next comes my weekly filing. Using the ugly color for that. And then I did some planning. I always plan on Thursdays in my other planner. Okay, definitely gonna use one of these down here. So I'm just trying to figure out what would fit best. I think this third box will fit just fine in there. It's a little tight, but like, it's fine. I have this like planning setup thing. I don't know where that's from. Like I said in my last video, I got it as a gift. And then a plan script from Magic Prince Co. And then I watched Love Island. You guys know me. I get into these freaking terrible holes of the fucking terrible reality TV shows and I can't escape. So we've moved on to Love Island and there's no looking back. It's just a dark hole and that's where we live now. Next thing I'm going to mark is that I worked on more designing that night. It's pretty much like all I did. Use this color half box. And then, actually, no. Okay, yeah, I'm not even gonna try to peel that up. Yeah, that's just how we do it now. I'm gonna use this sticker from Happy Daya along with a work script from my shop. And then Chris and I watched more Black Clover that night. Use this third patterned box. I have a little TV from Once More with Love and a Black Clover script from my shop. Friday, first things first, it is Payday. Going to use this to mark it. And another dollar circle icon from my shop. And then YouTube binge, another daily occurrence for me. I did not mark it most days this week, shockingly though. I'm gonna use a little label and a movie clapper icon from my shop, along with a YouTube binge script from my shop. And then I'm gonna mark that I got lunch with Mackenzie. And I'm gonna use a cheeseburger icon from Scribble Prints Co. along with a With Kenzie custom from my shop. And then the next thing is when I got home from work, Chris and I got Chinese food for dinner. So I'm gonna use this label and a takeout icon from my shop. And then I'm gonna mark that I did some more working on orders. I'm just not super familiar with her format, and I feel like, I never say this, I don't feel like there's enough bigger boxes. Okay, I literally just used that color. Here we go. It's like there's a million third size boxes and there's no like page flags or fun size boxes. So like your options are kind of limited on for things that took up a bigger chunk of your day. So again, I'm gonna use one of these Chasing Chelsea printers and a work script from my shop. And I'm actually not marking that we watched Black Clover. I'm sure that we did, but I opted to instead mark my long hours upon hours of watching Love Island. And Saturday, we'll move on to Saturday. If you've been around watching my videos for a while, then you know what Saturdays consist of. First things first, laundry, and a lot of it. Actually, no. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this checklist because I have kind of a bigger sticker, and I think it'll cover the checklist part. The sticker I'm using is from the Coffee Monsters Co. Look at that. Perfect. And then a laundry script from Scribble Prints Co. And then next is we got groceries. And went to Target. I'm gonna use this one to mark Target because I'm not using a clear icon, so I'll be able to cover the little TV on there quite nicely. So I have a silver foiled grocery cart from my shop and a grocery script from my shop as well. And then I have a Target icon from Magic Prints Co. that I'm going to use to mark that. And then I did some more work. I'm going to use this like sweater patterned third box. And I have this girl from Happy Dia and a work script from my shop. And then Chris and I got Burger King for dinner. Seems to be the theme lately on Saturdays. And I have a little burger from Once More with Love and a Burger King script from my shop. And then more Love Island. I'm embarrassed, I know, it's not good. But it's like a train wreck, you just can't look away. I think that's the same color, I can't tell. I literally cannot tell. Okay, we're just gonna go with the orange because I know that it's different. Definitely not the same color. And then a little TV icon from my shop. We'll move on to Sunday. Slept in, always do that on Sundays. It's my one day a week. I just do not give a fuck. I'm sleeping in, oh no. I didn't even sleep in that late though because this whole week I struggled really bad with nightmares and not sleeping much. This whole day I'm using foiled icons. Okay, so we have this mighty sized bed from my shop and a sleep-in script from my shop. And then I went to Target with Chris's brother. We also went to Plannahannah, but I only really marked Target because that's what the plan was. And then I came home and finished up whatever open orders I had. There was only a couple. This was the day before I closed my shop for the break before my Valentine's sale. That is a computer icon from my shop along with a work script. And then, this is the third video I filmed today, so I'm getting a little sleepy. Then after that, Chris and I went to Buffalo Wild Wings for dinner, which is our favorite. Using a label and like a little chicken leg food doodle from my shop, along with Buffalo Wild Wings script, which is new to my shop. And then the last thing to mark is Chris and I watching Black Clover. These stupid blues are so close, I just can't tell ever. Which one did I use? Which one did I use? Okay, not helpful. I don't know, man, I don't know. I'm using the taupe instead because I just can't tell. Oh, wait, do I not have any more of that one? Okay, there's one more on this other sheet. Okay, phew. Gonna use this to mark that we watched Black Clover. Phew. Okay, guys, that is the end of the week. I'm gonna go through and fill everything in, and then I will zoom out and show you what I have left in the kit. Okay, guys, this is the end of the spread. I am gonna go through everything that came with this monthly sub and show you guys everything that I have left over that will be going into my big giant bin of stuff that I really need to do a giveaway for, of all my like kit leftovers. But anywho, this is what I have. Most of this label sheet, most of this sheet's still here. This is not part of it. Okay, this double box, didn't use it. I used this, so that'll be thrown away. There's one box here, most of this sheet, used all of this. 4 of the girls, 4 glitter headers, 3 full boxes, date covers and work labels, a full box and some functional stuff, checklists, more glitter headers. Didn't really use any of this page, and the icons and the hydration checkers. So that is everything. Thank you everybody who has watched this. Please give it a like, a comment, subscribe, turn on the bell, do all the things. It really means a lot to me. And thank you, love you, bye.